everybody, and welcome to the Songbirds Tavern. My name is Fairy Daphne. It has been a long day, is what I will say. But the grand old time that we're going to be having is we're going to be working together on creating some brand new material. The tavern has been needing a little bit of an upgrade, so if you guys have been needing a chance to sit down and do some work, find a way to make your life a little bit more productive, I understand that. I'm the same way. I will a lot on occasion just forget that I have to actually put in the work in my tavern. So instead, what we're going to do today is we are going to take it a little bit slower. I have a couple things on my agenda that I need to get done. On my agenda today, and I can either write this down, but I instead wanted to show you a fun little thing that I have over here with my tavern. I'm gonna bring us over here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that real quick. And we're gonna click it over here. This is Spirit City Lo-Fi. You usually see this as my opening screen. I have a bunch of different areas that we can go to. Always fun, always around in this little area. What we will be doing today is I will be using the note card and the to-do list functions. The fun thing about this is, yes, there's a clock. I can have a little clock down here that shows what we're doing, but my important thing is we are going to be doing a to-do list. I'm going to create a new list. I can. There it is, new list. Do body dimpling. Now, what this is this is going to be a way that we can work and hold each other accountable. I'm going to set a timer for around 10 minutes, or, you know, we're going to go 5 minutes. Now, the thing about this timer is we're going to use this in order to write down what we need to do and detail it. It could be something simple for you guys. If it's maybe make sure that you guys have a good... this is the setup time for a Pomodoro timer, if you guys have never been with a Pomodoro timer, or a Pomodoro timer. The setup is you go ahead and you get your things, and then we are going to go ahead and get started with body doubling. So, I know that for what I want to do is I have a couple of items. The to-do list on my task list that I've been woefully not actively working on. And that's a bit of a problem because I need these for Wednesday. Luckily, one of these I don't have to do anymore because our Wednesday night D&D group has been canceled for this week. Our DM has to work, so we want to make sure that she has all of the support available and all the brain power to keep running Arrival of the Red Comet. So, what we are going to be doing today... Let me go ahead and get all nice and comfy cozy in my chair and turn on a couple of lights in my room. Just so, you know, I can actually see my keyboard. That'd be nice, you know. See the keyboard that I'm going to be typing on the entire time. Okay. I believe this is the way that I do this. Here, I need to get, remind me that I need to get a little desk lamp, a new one. I think I just let this one run out of batteries. If I did, that's on me. That's okay. This is why we keep extra batteries with us at all times. I believe that's the way that I plug this in. Oh, or we just don't turn on. Okay. That's okay. This is why we keep extra lights around. Just in case, you know, something like this happens. There we go. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get my 5-minute timer started. And then as I am counting down, I'm going to be dictating what I will be typing and what I'm going to be working on. Today there will be very, very minimal art. It's more of a body doubling. We're going to work together, so you guys are going to see me do some stream work, which means that we are going to be going over into my little art program, and I'm going to be setting up stuff for my stream. So, to start this off, 5 minutes. We have a new task. My first task is going to be to set up an overlay for Deltarune. How do I spell Deltarune? There we go. Now, you guys may think, oh, the Deltarune, that should be simple, that should be easy. Here's the thing with it. Oh, I don't have to do that. I have to make sure that I have two boxes, one for Roxas, one for myself. So, make a stream background. That's what I need to make sure that will be seen on the background. My third task today that I'm going to want to work on is create a currency for mix it up. I'm just going to type MIU. I know what that means. Mix it up. Transfer stream elements commands to mix it up. I prefer using mix it up for now. Look into streamer bot, and my sixth task we'll say is what should I make this task? Work more on cover art. So I've got, hi Wolf, yes you do know this streamer. I have my designs that I need to get done. Hello Moth, welcome in. I've got what I need to get started, and I'm going to get ready very soon. So while I'm getting everything, we still have around 3 minutes for our timer. So the fun thing about this timer is we can go through and ensure that we have everything downloaded that we need downloaded. This 3 minutes is also though to get water, drinks, snacks set up. If you're like me and you're autistic and you need 3 different drinks, one for hydration, my water. I filled that up before I came upstairs. Caffeine, that's my Diet Pepsi. So we're gonna crack that bad boy open right now. And if you need to, you know, get into a comfy spot to sit down and work, if you need to turn on different music, if you guys want to request music, I like to have a little bit of tavern ambience going. However, I might swap that song out. I might swap it over to doing something, I don't know, maybe I'll see how about, I usually have Over the Garden Wall playing in the background. That usually helps me focus. However, I can start singing along. So since I know that I'll start singing along, we will swap it over to some lo-fi tavern music. Lo-fi beats to study to is usually really, really good to kind of just focus. The beats make it work. It allows you to focus a tiny bit. So we're going to go to medieval lo-fi. There's medieval lo-fi for closing a tavern. That is what we will have playing in the background while we're doing this. For everybody else, maybe if you don't want to have this music playing, if you're not into tavern music, I'm not going to be upset. My feelings will not be hurt, I promise you. I can turn it down a little bit. You guys can ask me to turn it down. I will, however, put up some sound effects here because I like having some sound effects. I'm going to turn on some train, a fireplace. We're going to turn down the fireplace. Some vinyl clicks. That definitely helps. And I like to make sure that I have like some brown noise playing. No, brown noise, it doesn't really do anything, but it just kind of helps keep my brain calm. This music is slow. I'm going to change this music with my last 45 seconds. Basically, as soon as it hits that 40 seconds, we are jumping right into work. So, make sure that you guys have your drinks. Make sure that you guys have everything else prepped. We're gonna get started very soon. Let's see, setups. I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Where is it? Right. I'm going into my download folder just to make sure that I've got these going and I've got things prepped. Oh, all right, 5 minutes is up. Hope you guys are ready to get started. I don't think this is what I want. No, this is okay. We're gonna open this in a new tab. We're gonna open this also in a new tab. Hi, Rod. Welcome in. We're also going to open this in a new tab. You know, this also gives me another reason. I'm gonna actually cancel a couple of these. We're going to remove these. And add a new task. Finish arrival of the Red Comet new opening. That's what we're gonna do. So our main focus today is working on making a stream background, setting up an overlay for Deltarune, and finishing up the arrival of the Red Comet's new opening. Yes, I can show you guys what we have going with that for right now if you would like to see. I have a couple different versions of it prepped. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my Pomodoro timer set up. We're gonna work for 20 minutes. We're gonna take a 5-minute rest, and then we're gonna work another 20 minutes. Take another 5-minute rest. We're gonna work another 20 minutes, take a 5-minute rest, 20 minutes, and then a 10 minutes. We're actually gonna bring this down. We're gonna work 20, short break 5, work 20, long break 10. And we're gonna basically repeat that. Go ahead and get both my canvas open. So, oh, I get it. It's okay if you're never prepared with it. It's better to, honestly, for me, I like to be prepared for the colder weather before anything happens. I'm always the type that I like the cold more than I like the heat. Yep, we are doing the Pomodoro technique. It is going to save my life. Of course, no worries. Send questions away. I'm more than happy to answer. Let me go ahead and get... I'm gonna use my display over here. So this is what we've got going right now. Let me, right, whoops. I did not start my timer done. No, it's my only way that I can work. All right. Luckily, my little program over here automatically will do a Pomodoro timer for me if I want. But this is what we've got going so far. This is the new updated. That will be updated more. There's going to be different aspects. It's definitely slower right now because, you know, it's not the full version. This is just a preview. There's no music playing. I'm still using like the basic version of the intro video that I have. But I'm going to probably change it around. Play it around with a little bit more, add some more about our characters in different areas. There you are, Murdoch Yarn Mantle. So this is like one of them, and then I've got another version that I'll probably combine over here. That it's not fully finished. This one is most assuredly not finished. I'm still working on these. But I definitely, yeah, like seeing right here, I need to ensure that the Metal Moon is in a different font color. This is a not good font color. We're gonna go ahead and take the effects in. Yeah, the shadow's fine. I need to make this, I don't want to make this a dark green. I don't want to make this, That's not what I want. What color should I make this? I need to make this stand out, but I don't want to make it white. Hold on, wait. Do I have Dark Reader on? No, I don't. Okay, good. We'll probably just do black. Yeah, black might seem like it's the best version for it. And I don't want this. A light blue? Maybe. Okay, let's try a light blue. Are we thinking like this? Okay. I was thinking maybe doing a red. Because we've got, you know, it's the red comet. Light blue and letters in black. I can try that. Thank you for the copper, Nora. I can adjust this. What do you think about this? I think having that, like a blue-red hue shift and then putting the letters in black might be a good idea. That's cool as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. You know what, I know that I usually have this in tan pearl. But I don't know, this feels like it might be a little too difficult to read. But I really fuck with this font. I got this new font that I really like. This is for our streamed Dungeons and Dragons game that happens almost every Wednesday. We are not going to be doing it tomorrow morning, or tomorrow night. Maybe a faint glow. Okay, I'll have to try that. I do want to add. Hold on. What is this one? What animation do you have? Use block. I don't know. I don't like the block. I'll have to add the shadow. Maybe shift? No. Merge? No. Bounce. That's too... I'm trying to make this not cheesy. But it's also like, at the same time, how could I not make it cheesy? Also, I do really apologize if you guys cannot handle bright flashing lights. Of course, we aren't having it this week. We will probably have it next week. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, the 20th. We should have it the 22nd. I know that we probably won't be having it on the 29th or the 5th, just because 2 of the players are going to be out of town. It's me and then Agamir. We're both going to Chicago. I don't want drift. Let's go ahead and do merge as well. You should absolutely join. I have it basically always saved on our YouTube, which if you do not subscribe to the YouTube channel, that's totally fair. I do not blame you. It is a choice that you can make 100%. But it is completely free. It supports me and it supports everybody in the channel. And fun fact, any money that is raised or donated during the arrival of the Red Comet goes immediately back to the players and the DM. Okay, let's work on this. Yeah, it's any money that we raise or that I'll raise during it will go directly back into the D&D campaign. And it's usually spent immediately to like get better equipment. I know that I'm trying to figure out a way to help them, like not help them, wow, that sounds bad. I'm trying to find a way to save money to send everybody like a new microphone or something like that, just to help out. You need food? I will do my best. Okay. Hold on, let's... Let's turn up the opacity on this. Okay. This doesn't feel like we're actually moving down at all. Okay, are we now going to start moving? No. Okay, what do you think about this, Ron? The shadow, it's a little bit darker. It's a tiny bit darker. However, I do know exactly what I want to do with this. What part are you? Okay, that's scrotum. That's good. I want to add a listen, Agamir, you and Agamir play enough as is with having me put gold and like browns in anything. I hate yellow. You guys are lucky to have that. Okay, let's edit this. Can I adjust how it goes? Where do I not have a slice? No, I don't want to do liquefy. I could add the glow, but also I'm trying to figure out a way. Wow, I spelled vignette wrong. There we go. This is what I wanted. Let's bring you down. Make you a little smaller. On the left, put yellow with... Uh-huh, very funny. You're a hoot and a half, you know that? A real natural comedian. I'm gonna duplicate this. We're gonna bring this right here and we're gonna make it less transparent. Okay, we can't do that. But I can do this. That way each of us has it. Go ahead and do what you gotta, honey. We are not in any rush here. What opacity do I have this on? 51, okay. I guess Cowboy Bebop was one of my inspirations for this. So, it's working well. I just don't want it to seem like overly cheesy, which, you know, is nearly impossible with anything that I make. But yeah, no, this is a little difficult to read. We're gonna adjust this effect. I don't want to do an echo. Absolutely, we're not putting a little curve in it. How did you move down? Why did you move down? Hold on. There we go. Bringing you into a nice deep burgundy red. We'll adjust your effect. I mean, yeah, if anybody has seen The Arrival of the Red Comet, we are always a goofy bunch. Okay. So I like having the metal moon be a little bit like this. Just a tiny bit offset. But I know exactly what I need to put in to make this pop. And I know where it is. It's in my uploads. Is it over here in Red Comet? Did I keep it over here or did I change it? How's my timer looking? All right, we still have around 6 minutes. So with 6 minutes left, I'm gonna see. That would require, I could do that. I could 100% do that. I would just have to do that in a different program. Or, okay, I know exactly what I would need to do, and I would have to swap over into a different program for this. That would be a different program entirely for it. This is taking forever. Oh, it's because there's an issue on their end. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna do gold. That's kind of the vibe that I'd like to put in for the Red Comet. That's what we do. That's kind of the crew's color is gold. Everybody has gold except for literally Kalira. But that's okay, that'll change. She'll have gold soon. Just waiting for it to load. But while that's loading, I can go ahead and kind of... Or is Canva just breaking? I think Canva might just be breaking. Yeah, Canva's breaking. The pendant that Clear has is silver. Well, technically it's black. Oh, okay, so Canva is just unreachable. So, what we can do right now is we will swap over. With 6 minutes left, we are going to swap over to my art program. And what we're going to do in my art program is I am going to work a little bit on making a stream background. And it's not going to be anything major. It's not going to be anything like super duper. Oh, the metal moon pendant. Oh, it's gold. That is gold. Yeah, that's going to be, that is gold. That is gold for everybody. We're going to swap over here. Of course, as soon as they swap off, as soon as they swap off, it decides it's gonna work. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add... It's like, it maybe should be the same for the text, but also, like, I'll have to make that gold, and I'm going to have to make that specially. That is a private project that I've been working on for a little bit. Okay. Background. We're gonna go ahead and add this. We're gonna make this reposition. We're gonna put this into canvas. Does this fill up entirely? We're gonna find out. The best way that I like to see if it fills up fully is turn the background bright pink. You guys can't see it, but the background for this is legitimately neon pink. Hold on. You guys can see my Deltarune thing. There we go. Yeah, the background for this is bright pink. So, fun fact, this is the color of my skin tone. We are gonna, ooh, okay, I know exactly what I need to do. I need to not worry about this. I need to... No worries, I appreciate you popping in and saying hi, homie. It's always nice to have you here. Alright. So I made this wood tone a while back, specifically for when I would need it again. I'm so glad that I did. I'll see you later, darling. Thank you so much. Tell your wife I say hi. Alright, because we have this going, I'm gonna go ahead and import. We're gonna go ahead and get my setup and customizations ready. You guys can see I have a lot of things. There's my wooden borders. I don't want these. I'm going to want... I basically am just gonna need the wooden borders for this. We're gonna set this up. We're gonna bring this up fully into this canvas. So the thing about this is I'm going to... let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm planning on doing. So I'm planning on putting, you know, we're gonna... Hi! Oh, thank you! I'm at 35! Hell yeah, thank you! I'm excited! Hi! This is me. It's very Baxy. The cutest tiefling ever. So I like to throw myself onto this side of the screen whenever I'm doing like full stream. I'm having my friends here. We'll put the friends down here. Okay. We're not working through our breaks. For breaks, I thought I'd do something a little special, if you guys would be interested. Where is it? How would you guys feel about having some karaoke while we wait? I'm assuming that's a yes. I don't know. Wait, what's a jump scare? Oh, are you trying to jump scare me? Listen, darling, I don't think that you can jump scare me, but I appreciate it. Oh, wait, is it my white man? Did you see my white man? Do you see my white man? Oh, my white man jump scare! Oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. That's my white man. I love him. He's just a goober. That's my background for my computer. That is my friend from Phasmophobia. And he was just stuck looking at me like that for like 20 minutes at one point. So I stole that, and that has been my background for 3 years, I think. It's Ultron's Ducky Naturals in my Discord, or also Trains for Brains here on Twitch. That is my best friend, other than, of course, Harungler Egg, and then my brother. Alright, let's see. Do I have a good few second song? How long do I have for this break? I have around 3 minutes. Okay. while we do this, and we have a 3-minute break. Gonna go ahead and just shift this over here. Don't you know just how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you in awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way.
Let's go
I don't
gambling!
need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain. Listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love, at least just let me say that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it? To confess I loved you from the start. Optional note night, it seems. Baya ba ba baya ba baya ba da ba ba baya ba 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 baya ba 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 baya ba 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 da ba da ba da da. What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, oh Cupid Okay, we're gonna be over here. That's okay. We will adjust these and we will move them as we please. This will be the main event for the evening. And we're gonna adjust this down here. Okay, but if I'm gonna be doing this, I need to make sure that this is relatively even. So I might actually have to throw this into Canva because Canva has a really good grid snapping tool, which is my plan. And then we're gonna put this will be chat. And then we will do follower, sub, dono, biddy. Okay. This will be the Delta rune. This is gonna be... But I can't spell, apparently. This is art. We're gonna throw the art in over here. It's mostly just to where, like, if people... Actually, I'm gonna swap these. I'm gonna swap this. We're gonna make this smaller. We're gonna make these smallers over here. The spelling shouldn't be hard. I am a storyteller. Okay, we're gonna... Okay. We are going to adjust chat to be down here. Spelling is easy if you are a wizard. You are correct. Okay, you know what? Debatable for sorcerers. They don't actually need to have int. I think I might do a stream info right here. Talk me out of putting brain rot here. This seems it's too. This is too cluttered. That is too cluttered. Okay, but and molasses. It's something good on your glasses. The coffee's and sauce. Everybody shouts for potatoes. Fuck, I knew I would get distracted with this. Hello, Artivan. Good morning. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go into Canva. I'm gonna bring us out over here. Surprise, I'm over here now. That's wrong. I didn't want to be over here. I tricked you. I wanted to be here. Yes, I wanted a desktop. I am chilling. That is a capybara. Fun fact. I'm going to go into my uploads. We're going to go into my folders. We're going to create a new folder. Stream. Overlays. Yeah, I can go ahead and quickly show you the capybara. I'll pause my timer. They're little capybara. I have them dressed up as a mummy because it's Halloween right now. But they can be buns. They can be pizza, blueberry donuts, garlic cheesy bread, a pretzel, a strawberry, a little flower, but right now they're a mummy. This game is called Spirit City Lo-Fi. It has so many adorable little guys. Yes, it even has Among Us. For those who want to know. Yes, they do have an Among Us. No, of course. Chill out. Enjoy your time. Relax. Usually when I vibe, I usually have this little guy with me. I have a moon paw. Okay, let me get back into this and try to focus on working on these a little bit more. I'm gonna upload that entire area right there. I'm gonna upload that. We're gonna upload this. So what these are is I bought my overlay and I've been using it to adjust because it's been very, very handy and helpful to have this going through. Just being able to pick and pull when I need it. So I have all my starting soon screens and that kind of stuff. And as much as I would love to use this, I can't actually. I remember why I was... Oh, I remember why I was doing it over here. Enjoy! Have fun, homie! Tell me how it goes, okay? Let me pull out the assets. Because as much as I love my pre-setups, fun fact, this is going to be a future model that I've been working on. You guys have ever wanted to see what one of my models looks like when I haven't been working on it super well? Looks like that. Of course! As always, my Discord will have all of my information whenever I'm going live or anything of the like. So please use that to your ability in order to actually, you know, get any information about when I'm going live or the sort. It's just a body. It's just a body, darling. It's fine. It's literally nothing. Alright, this has got to be a tiny bit bigger. I do, however, want to make this bigger, just to where I don't have to worry about there we go. Okay. We're going to duplicate this layer. What I literally... Spirit backseat, what are you doing with your life? You literally went into Canvas where you could use the snapping tools. I am a fool. I am a fool of the highest degree. We're gonna go over here, actually. Here we go. I'm sorry, is this not? Well, enjoy. This feels... Okay, we're gonna actually edit this and we're gonna crop this down. And when I say I'm gonna be cropping it, I mean I'm going to kind of just force there's my crop button. I'm gonna kind of just adjust these. I'm also gonna quickly turn down my mouse's, I have a very, like, what's the word? My gaming mouse likes to make sure that I do rapid movements. And so what my plan is to use the lower sensitivity, because I can automatically lower my sensitivity on my mouse. And use that to get this as close to perfect as possible. Perfect. As you guys know, I usually like having really snappy movements with my mice. That's weird. This should be automatically perfect. Ugh. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna automatically put this 1920 by 1080. We're gonna unlock this ratio. Thank you. Bring us out of full screen, please. Thank you. 1920 by 1080p. Oh! Hold on. Excuse me, my design should be 1920 by 1080. Why isn't my design 1920 by 1080? Why are we a little bit less than that? That's, you know what, that would be the reason why things could be messed up, you know? You know, that's probably the reason. Instead, what we'll do is we will save this over here. We'll do this as a PNG. Wooden border. I misspelled border like super hard, but that's fine. The kind of film, all that was lost is revealed. Our long bygone burdens, echoes of the spring. But where have they come, and where shall they end? If dreams can't come true, then why not pretend? How the gentle wind beckons through the leaves, autumn colored fall. I think, what time are we on? Yeah, we're on like a 10-minute break. I think I might... I honestly might just keep working. I know I said that you shouldn't just keep working through it. Honestly, I'm on a roll right now. There we go. This is the smaller one. Do I have a grid enabled here? Can I enable a grid? Okay. This looks like it's good. We're gonna go ahead and do the event list. And let's get my little chat box set up here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Potatoes and molasses. There we go. Now, I know this seems like it's a tiny bit off, but trust me, this will make sense in a bit. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break, everybody. I will be right back. I'm gonna run my ads. I will talk to you guys in just a couple moments.